Live. There we go. Live indeed. Cuban bean. Yes.
I don't see a picture.
You don't see a picture yet. Oh no. There we
Whoa,
go.
why is
Why
it so
does it
loud?
always do that? There. We are live. Okay, sorry if there was an echo there for a second, guys. Um, the way that they allow us to go on to Instagram Live as well as Facebook and YouTube is you have to have the stream key still. Stream key means that we have another page up. That page needs to make noise when it feels like it, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
So I just turn the noise off. Simple. Simple solutions. But let me cut this real quick. There we go. Happy Monday, everyone out there. 1 week till
1 week from
Christmas.
Christmas.
1
Yeah,
week.
it's crazy to think about. I told you, I was falling behind on my days. Like I didn't realize it was coming up so fast. So, I had a bunch of stuff in my queue for uh Walmart when I was gonna buy and have delivered to the house. And I went online finally to go pay for it all, and it's like, oh, okay, it'll arrive there between December 27th and 29th, and I was like, oh, that is not good.
So yeah, that's not exactly Christmas. Although if you're gonna get a gift, I mean, a couple of days after doesn't hurt, right? Checking in from the future. Hey, Richard, how you doing, brother? I hope all is well. Don't tell us how Christmas goes if you're that far in the future. But if you do have lottery numbers, that would be great. I like this as well, brother. We are smoking Le Grand Montagne,
Mm-hmm.
right? And this one's out, of course.
She's one that has fuel.
That's why I grabbed both of them just in case. That's exactly why you have backups. Have you tried the Nicahoya?
Got to put it on the screen so you can see it. I can't see it from here.
I got you. Hey Cam, how you doing?
Koyu?
Nicoyo? No, I don't think I have.
Not yet.
Does that sound? Yeah, I was like, I don't think that sounds too familiar to me just yet.
Yeah. Hey Cam, you got to let me know if you ever got your cigar. Want to make sure you got it because I gave two to your dad, so want to make sure he didn't smoke them both up himself.
Just distinct possibility.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There we go. All right. And it has not popped up yet on my feed, but that's okay because I can just go find it. That is one thing that Facebook is still giving troubles with all the time. Not giving us notifications.
Yeah.
So if
It's
you're
kind of
out,
shitty.
yeah, if you're out there and you use Facebook more than the others, meaning YouTube or Instagram in this case or X, um, you might periodically want to check the notification button
Yes.
because it will just kind of log us off, which is not what we want. Hey, how you doing, sir? Hey, how you doing?
Hope everybody's already ready for Christmas. You have everything ready to go. Um. Yeah.
I am absolutely
Today,
not.
today we don't have anything specific to talk about. If you guys want to talk about any good cigars you guys have smoked, or any questions you may have, if you are questioning some cigars, or wondering if any cigars are worth a try or not. I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna say yes unless it's an acid, but other than that, all cigars are worth a try.
I would agree with that. I think even the acids are worth a try if you are so inclined. The Acid 20, which is one of the more recent releases of the line, is actually a bit more on the neutral side as far as the flavoring goes, with a little more heavy of a wrapper on there. Definitely some good stuff. For any of the Lost, yeah, Lost and Found has got some really good stuff on there.
Quite had quite a few. Had the one night stand, had the pepper cream soda, and all the different variations of it.
There are a couple too.
Gosh dang it, there's so many.
The
Um,
buck, the 15-point buck or something like
something
that.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had quite a few of them. As far as my understanding goes on those cigars, they're basically cigars that Caldwell and oh gosh dang, I forgot the other guy's name. Um, Cigars that they find, whether in their own humidors or maybe somebody else's humidors, and they reband them with some funny names and sell them. It's limited
Yeah.
because you don't have so many.
Yeah.
Um,
You find stuff in a aging room that just decided to sit there. Maybe there was an overrun.
mhm,
Maybe it was a brand that just didn't get to mass production. Whatever the case,
mhm.
though, I agree, Serge. The Buck was really good. Probably one of my favorite out of the lineup. Pepper cream soda, though. I think there was a Habano version.
Mhm.
That one was really nice too.
Quite a few different versions of that one.
Right? Yeah, I wonder why they decided that. Was it because the blends are similar? I don't really remember looking
I don't
into it.
remember why. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't. It might sound dumb or weird, but I didn't care about the blends for those because I knew it was something that was going to be limited. I
Right.
knew it was something that was just going to be kind of try it out, see what you think. Um, I'm totally fine with that. I think sometimes it's nice to go into something knowing that it's a kind of a one and done experience.
So wakeboarder poses a question over on Instagram. And I'm sorry, wakeboarder, and if anybody's watching on Twitter, we can't actually see your comments on screen like we can for YouTube and Facebook. But I
Mm.
have Instagram running here, so I can't see it. So as far as new cigars go, there's a few that I always recommend. You've got the Rocket Patel 99 Connecticut. You've got the Perdomo Champagne. You've got the Camacho Connecticut, which is a light yellow band. Um, those are usually the three that I start people out with when I'm getting them away from flavored cigars and into natural cigars.
Mm.
I think those cigars are pretty mild in their own right, but still offer some flavors that'll help get you into the premium cigars. And I also don't think they break the bank. I mean, even here in California, they're decently priced.
I would, if I could recommend some too, but before I go into that real quick, Eduardo, how you doing? Backdoor Bambi, yeah, I remember the packaging. That was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Um, El Pulpo from Viva La Vida, phenomenal. And Richard, honestly, I'm just having water, bro. This is just a big cup of water. I am trying to get my gallon in a day, and it's actually been working for the last like 5 days in a row. So I'm finally actually doing what I said I would do with that, and it feels good.
And
Gotta pee a lot.
Sir Sergio's about the El Pulpo. Absolutely love them. And we are thankful Artisanal del Tobacco for being one of the show sponsors. Along with Apostate, Artista, Founded by Loyalty, Kiki Momo, and GTO Cigars.
That's what I wanted to get in real quick. Hey Jordan, how you
How
doing?
we
Go
doing,
check
Jordan?
out Cigar Cinema and Whiskey, guys. If I don't think I have that in the right order. Cinema Cigars and Whiskey. It's another Facebook group, very fun stuff.
Cinnamon?
Cinema. Cinema.
I think it's cinnamon.
Well, you could try cinnamon, but I don't recommend it like
Oh,
in
real
your
quick.
cigar.
Wakeboarder, I hope that does answer your question. Those are three solid cigars that you can start out with.
I got better ones.
That won't break the bank and be good entry level cigars.
I'm
And then when you're ready to up it from there, you let us know.
I'm gonna one up you on this. First, hello, how you doing? Um, I'm gonna go with three that are budget friendly and I think would be totally fine for a beginner.
Wait,
Um,
wait, 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 wait. You're talking
lighter cigars,
lighter cigars than I've already
beginner,
picked out?
not lighter, but in the same category, and I think better flavored.
So like the Buffalo 10,
Yes,
Connecticut?
yes.
Okay.
I would also do the El Burro in Connecticut, over at Sinistro. Um, if you're willing to spend a little
I
bit
don't
more,
think that the Burro would be because uh James is the owner of Sinistra, him and Coleman. They blend cigars to fit their palate. They don't blend cigars to fit the masses. They're not out there to please everyone. They know the kind of cigars that they like, and that's what they blend towards. That's why I fell in love with Sinistra cigars. That's why we use James to blend our cigars. Um, I respect that. I know there's a few other um cigar manufacturers and owners that do that. So when you get to James milder cigars, they are not mild. They're still at a medium plus.
disagree.
So that's why I would not say that. Now you're used to the nicotine hit and the rush of that. So that's why you think it's a lighter cigar.
Still
For someone who's
disagree.
brand new to cigars, that'll knock them on their ass.
Disagree. I can tell. I can tell when a cigar is mild. That is
Oh,
a
did you
more
see
mild
the comment
cigar.
about the Killer Bee?
Killer Bee is a fantastic
Yeah, it's a
cigar.
great
Would not
cigar.
recommend to a beginner exactly. They are a bit heavier. There's the Killer Bee and the Green Hornet. Both amazing stuff. Are both Blackwork Studios, right?
Hmm.
Yes, great stuff. I might have the company wrong. It's under an umbrella, guys, of Oveja Negra, but I don't think there's any branch of the company that I don't like. It's all pretty damn good. So no
Hmm.
matter who's making it exactly or who's got the above right to it, um,
Oveja Negra.
I'm saying like the smaller groups,
Oh,
the little companies like Emilio
yeah.
and
Oh, Emilio.
Blackworks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Both the Killer Bee and the Green Hornet are some great stuff.
that they are.
Let me see these comments. Eduardo El Burro is great. James told me about them, and he absolutely, yeah, I agree. El Burros are phenomenal. Drinking Bullet 10 year and smoking an Opus X number 4, number 3 of the day. Wait, 3 Opus X's, number 4s. That's number 12 at
So
that
he's
point.
having a number 4. It's 3 of the day.
Hey, it's 12.
Second Fuente.
So many.
I don't know if it won. Yeah,
Those are a
no.
lot of numbers
I
right
was trying
there.
to go 4 3 2 1. 20 Acre Farm, absolutely fantastic. That has probably been my favorite release of the Pure State Lives that they've come out with. I bought a bunch of them. I'm a big fan. I've got the case with the matching cutter and lighter. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite cases. And yeah, I absolutely love 20 Acre Farm.
And hey, Kels, how you doing? I would like to point out too, Jordan, you're absolutely right. Under $10, I think, is pretty much budget friendly across the board. I think other states like Florida or Arizona might have a little bit better on budget friendly than us, but under $10, I think, is a pretty reasonable bet, blanket wise. And someone who's under $10, if you'd like to try them out, Pariah Cigars.
Mm-hmm.
And I could recommend 2, maybe even 3 for you beginners for as far as strength goes, but still want a lot of flavor to it. You've got the Lucky You, our Connecticut blend. You got the League of Assassins, Sumatra, which might be a little bit heavier, but nothing that's going to make you sit on your butt all night. And the limited edition, if we still have any, the Volume 2 for
Mm-hmm.
California Dreamin', which is a natural blend.
Yes.
Now, not to toot our own horn, but all 3 I think you would enjoy, even beginning. And then later on, you can work your way up to the Habano and the Mexican San Andreas.
Now we'll take this time to say happy birthday to Kelsey.
Oh, shoot. Happy birthday.
What do I think about Foundation cigars? I love Foundation cigars. The Olmec actually took second for us last year on our top cigar list.
Yep.
Beat out barely by the Frecky from Family by Loyalty. And we actually got a chance to smoke that cigar with Nick, the owner, last year at the Cigar Heritage Festival during our 8-hour live stream, which was
A lot of fun.
but a lot of hard work. Yeah, it's a great event, Cigar Heritage Festival. If you guys ever get a chance, check it out on Ybor City. Fun event. They just added a whiskey day the day before, so they're growing. They're getting bigger and bigger. Great stuff, great deals, a lot of fun.
Great sound.
But yeah, as far as Foundation goes, I don't think I smoked anything from Foundation I didn't like, and I was hooked on their budget friendly cigars for a long time. You know, they won countless awards for having tons of flavor, having great value for what you're getting. Nick and his team, they do a fantastic job.
100%. And that's another one right there you could consider, the Charter Oak, Connecticut, for those beginners out there. Who was it you said? Surf?
Wakeboarder, yeah.
Wakeboarder. Yeah. The Charter Oak, Connecticut. As you can tell in the theme of the cigars we're mentioning, Connecticut's are really good for beginning just because you're not going to run into those issues of being too heavy usually.
Usually, again, an asterisk when you talk about James.
Yeah. Again, I disagree.
He said the strongest one he made had a Connecticut wrapper.
I don't remember that.
Yep.
I don't remember that conversation
That's
at
because
all.
you don't listen when people speak.
I think they're wrong, but it's fine. It's fine. You might just be wrong on this one. The which one? The
Charter Maduro.
Charter
So Jordan's liking that one.
That one's phenomenal. I like that one better than Connecticut. The Metapa? Which one is that? Oh, is that the one with the green and red cross?
No, that's some
Metalik.
Yeah, Metalik.
Yeah. I gotta remember. I don't think I've had that one then.
That they make some fantastic cigars though.
Or if I'm just
what shop should I go to in Bakersfield? Okay, this is how I put it. I have nothing against any of the shops that we have here that are actually lounges.
I do.
So
against everybody.
If you want to be able to enjoy a beer, go to 17th Street.
Yes.
But bring your own cigars. They don't have a cutting fee. They're very limited in their selection. They're very unorganized when it comes to cigars. I mean, they don't really pay attention to the humidor. It's there, but it's more of an afterthought. So if you want to be able to grab a beer or some wine with a cigar, definitely go to 17th Street. They're only open until 12 now, not 2 a.m. anymore, but still. Also, you go on the weekends, you're ready to contend with cigarette smokers, which I absolutely hate. If you want the nicest lounge with some extra amenities, like they do a lot of sporting events, they do lots of events around town with different restaurants, and they do poker night. Go to Cigars Masfinos, that's off of Hageman over in the Save Mart Center. If you guys want a beautiful lounge that was featured in Cigar Aficionado with a decent selection and Um, some decent people to talk to. Good people there.
Oh, they're decent people, huh? No, they're
Decent.
all right. Yeah.
Z Cigars, or formerly known as Cigars Are More 2, over on Allen Street in that Walmart shopping center. Great place to go.
I would say it's the most upscale.
Yes,
You're gonna
definitely.
have a really good time. A lot of husbands bring their wives and they have a good date night.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, it's one of those kind of feels to it where,
If that's what you're looking for, Friday nights.
yeah.
Uh, if you guys want the lowest prices with the biggest selection and only a few seats, only seats 8 people in their lounge, you guys.
Yeah.
The original Cigars and More on Rosedale Highway in the old Hooters shopping center will be the place to go. Now, this is for the guys out there because this is a men's only lounge. If you have your own cigars, but you want to bring your own humidor and stock it, you come to Calabres. You pay a monthly due, but you get 24-hour access. I mean, 24 hours. We give you the code to the door. You get your own code to the door. Get the gate code so you can lock your door or lock the gate behind you if you're going to stay for a while. We have a fully stocked fridge, liquor cabinet, snack cabinet. We got the coffee maker, the microwave. We've got big screen TVs with. I don't think we're missing any of the what do you call them?
Streaming service. We
Streaming
have so
services.
many. You're never gonna
We have
not
Fubu, and I
have.
don't even know what that is. I'm looking at right now. We have Sirius XM, Calm. I don't know what that is. Apple TV, Paramount, Tubi, FX, Peacock, HBO Max.
There's one called Fit On, and I guarantee you none of us use it
None of us.
because I am not fit
No.
and I refuse to get fit.
No.
No, I'm
We
just
have
kidding.
Angel, Max, Prime, Netflix, Disney Plus, NHL, History, all the good
Yeah.
ones.
This might be preachy, but Angel was really nice. I don't care what anyone has. It's a Christian content,
Oh, is it? Oh, I
but
didn't know.
really well made, and
Okay.
it's all donation based. You don't have to actually pay
Oh,
for
the
it if you
movie that
want.
we saw?
The series about the Bible.
No, but the movie that we saw with Mom about. Oh, you have to see the back of this guy. Is that on there?
Maybe
I gotta find the
that I
name of
don't
that
know.
movie. It's hilarious. I'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Let me catch some
so
comments real
I
quick
want to finish
too.
about.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
So, we have the dartboard. We got the pool table. Actually, what we're doing on right now is a pool table. It's just a cover. Um, so that's your lounge options, you guys, for Bakersfield. Hope that helps out.
Hey, Steven, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. And the question was just where to get cigars in town, and or where to go smoke too, I guess. But this one would, yeah, I guess this one doesn't really fit in that category of where to buy cigars from, but where to come enjoy
Right.
them right here. So just a thought for those out there.
And then real quick, if I want to check out Pariah, who carries it? Right now, Cigars Are More One is the only people that carry our cigars.
No, they don't.
But if you want to get them, with having to pay the taxes, get a hold of Miguel.
You just have to message me, yeah. Or is it on Instagram? Come get a hold of you.
Oh yeah, Instagram.
Yes.
Pariah Cigars on Instagram. Pariah Cigars on Facebook, or message Miguel.
All right, and then get some of these comments real quick. Lorenzo, how you doing, brother? The Bakersfield Gentlemen's Club. Technically, any club we go into is a gentlemanly one. Not for very long though, because then we ruin it. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I do want to say we were at the farmers market this weekend, farmers market craft fair. The gentleman came up to us and he asked about the cigars. He's like, "Oh, I don't really smoke." He's like, "But you guys do a show? I see you guys." Like, yeah, that's us. So it was nice to know that even if he doesn't smoke cigars, he's watching. So if he's watching right now, sorry, your name skips my mind
At the moment, yeah.
yeah. So, but thank you for watching.
100%, 100%. Hopefully, the Walmart customers don't walk into. You know what? Yeah, we've had a couple of those, especially honestly more on Cigars More One, where it's someone looking for vapes. They walk in because it says cigars and more, and they don't realize the more is accessories, humidors, and pipe tobacco. So unfortunate. Daniel, how you doing? Jordan said it's not January 1st yet. We got some time before we go to the gym and train our lungs. That is a good call. 100% agree with that. No hub channels, Richard. Those are strictly for myself. Anyway, yeah, absolutely, Jordan. Whenever you have a chance, brother, get a hold of us. We do deals from time to time, but if you want to get a hold of them, just let me know.
Yeah.
Now, back to where were we? We're talking about the lounges in town. You know, there are some stop and go places. Like there's Smokers Alley in town. It's got a huge selection, but the prices are kind of crazy.
What was the other one that over at the other Walmart out in Callaway?
Oh, I thought that was a Smokers Alley too. Or
Smokers Alley's on White
Zone?
Lane. No, this is the one where gosh dang it, cigar smoke or some smoke.
Mr. Cigar?
I don't know. Anyway, yeah, there's quite a few though. And then we also have the Havana houses.
Havana House, yeah.
But those are resale now, just where you just pick up some stuff and go.
What's your take on a cigar lounge? That cigar lounge turning into a cigar bar because they got the liquor license. In our area, it's not it's not really an option because California, with all their infinite wisdom, tries to keep it separate as much as possible. So the only one we have in town, being 17th Street Cigar Bar, is grandfathered in, and there is
No
no
liquor.
more coming in. Yeah, there's no hard liquor allowed. It's a beer and wine license only. I would love it. I actually don't mind it. It just depends on what you're looking for too, because some of those places, for instance, not saying anything wrong, but like the Fox Bar in Arizona is a lot more party centric versus
Right.
like sit in conversation. They got pool tables, got good music. The university is not too far
It's
away,
loud though.
but it's loud.
It's loud.
The patio's a little better, but I mean, it's still right next to downtown, so it's going to be a loud, busy area. If you're looking for something a little more lounge esque, you're probably not going to want a place that really serves alcohol. You're probably going to just want a regular cigar lounge. Nothing wrong with that. Either way is good. I think it's a little easier to keep the doors open when you could sell liquor, though.
Hmm.
I might be saying too much there because I don't know the taxes on that situation, how much it costs to have that permit, but I feel like being able to sell alcohol helps keep the light on. And then Chris, how you doing? I wish we had more as far as lounges go.
I
With
mean, most places here, especially in Bakersfield that I know of, I mean, the ones that have lockers, people keep bottles in their lockers.
Yeah,
Whatever's in your cup is your business. You just can't, be
Lord
flashing
goodness,
around everywhere. Um, so I don't really see an issue with any of that. Um,
no,
Something I have been seeing a lot more, and it blows my mind that we don't really have this problem in well, not only Bakersfield, but I've only seen it at one lounge, and that's mandatory. You must spend this much to stay here to smoke.
I have. Yeah, it's very rare to
I've
see
only
that
seen it
here.
in one lounge here in California, but apparently it's big everywhere else because I keep seeing it on Facebook and more and more groups about cigar shop owners having to put their signs up and make it more predominant that you have to spend X amount of dollars or buy X amount of cigars to stay and smoke here in this lounge. And I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, real quick, Chris, how you doing, brother? Been a while, but no worries. Glad you're here. Whenever you have a chance to watch.
Yes.
Jordan, profit margin way higher on liquor and draft beer. Second, thanks to Bar Rescue. Good information. Yeah, it pays to watch sometimes. But to Frankie's comment though, that's absolutely true. We don't see that
Mm,
as an issue here. Maybe down south a little more in L.A. area,
yeah.
but
But then
since
again, that's not for the main lounge. Like you can stay in the main lounge. I've never seen it really
El
other
Segundo,
than El Segundo.
yeah,
So you have to buy $30 worth of cigars. But
it's like
everywhere else, like
okay.
when uh Lord Puffers had it, it was to stay in the members lounge.
Yeah, it was like a or two
Yeah,
cigar minimum, maybe at most.
it cost $5.
It was $5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it costs $5. Um, what I liked is when we went to dang it, what's the place where what's her name works at? We went to
Cave,
no 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 dang it,
Folsom Cigar Lounge,
no, it's down south. Um,
Biblioteca.
no shit.
Who are you talking about?
Um, smoking or cigar, whatever.
Oh, the Speakeasy.
Yeah,
Her Speakeasy.
yeah. Well, not only that is they have a regular lounge
Hmm.
for people that are there every day that aren't part of the members lounge. But if you come from out of town, they let you go in the members lounge for free. I love that. You don't have to pay anything extra to be part of the members lounge. You just go in because you're from out of town. Like, well, you spent the gas money to come out here. Don't have to worry about paying for more, which I
Uh,
like.
was it seven? What was the other? Oh gosh,
Uh,
888 also does that too.
yeah, it also does that.
They have a members. If you'd like to, if you're local, and then we were out of towners, like, hey, we're just coming through, and they're like, hey, well, come smoke in the back. Huge friggin' lounge,
Yep.
impressive, and that one was liquor
Hmm.
as well as beer and wine. I never understood the rules on that. Yeah, that's a whole other story.
Yeah.
But for as long as we've been doing the show, we're coming like 7 years
Hmm.
of doing this stuff. That's been a question and debate since like day one. How much do you charge to sit in the lounge? And I absolutely understand. You should not be taking up space if you're not buying something.
Hmm.
Buy your cigars and smoke them there. Don't bring your own in. Or if you have one that they don't carry, buy something and replace the one you're about to smoke. This way your travel case stays full. They get some money in their pocket. You get a comfy seat. Everybody wins. But I guess it's just not an issue we run into very often. You're right. I think
No.
El Segundo was the only time that was really a thing versus, like you said, Lord Puffer, $5,
Yeah.
or Folsom, buy a cigar, come sit in our private lounge, or even at Ambassadors in Arizona. Well, I guess they had the members only lounge, which was members only,
That was a Davidoff
but it was
lounge.
a
So
Davidoff, very expensive. Totally understand that. I'm not gonna. Why am I not allowed in there?
yeah,
You know, I'm not spending, I
3 grand.
think, 3 grand a year at a place that I'm just visiting. You know, that's not fair to them to have something so upscale and high class
I
that
mean,
someone else just walks in.
technically, I would spend 3 grand. To be a member of Ambassadors, beautiful, beautiful spot.
Oh, if I was there, yeah,
Um, but I would have to insist on a cot because I'd live in that motherfucker.
it is a very nice lounge. It is really nice. But
Yeah,
then they had a everybody lounge too.
yeah, they did. They offered both, but that's what I'm saying though. I can get charging people to go into the members only lounge for a day or something, but putting a minimum what you have to spend to be able to stay there at the regular lounge, it blows my mind. I mean, if that's the way they have to do business, that's them. That's understandable.
I
I just
feel
don't understand it coming from being in a state that charges so much for the tobacco tax that we don't have to do that.
Yeah, well, I think it depends on the area too, because if they're getting a lot of those looky-loos that are just taking up room, they gotta do something.
Have you ever seen someone just come in the shop and sit down?
A couple of times. Yeah. Not yeah, there was, oh my gosh, I don't remember, I don't wanna give names, but some guys who didn't really smoke cigars, and they just sat there for pay-per-view, or, someone who bought cigarettes and started sitting down for a little while. I'm like, "Alright, well,
Well, they bought something though,
yeah, but cigarettes in a cigar lounge, you're not."
but they're not smoking them, were they?
I don't remember.
If they weren't smoking them and they want to sit down for a minute or two after buying some stuff, I'm fine with that.
It also goes into, it's not, just a minute or 2 sometimes. All of a sudden, it's a couple hours, you bought 1 cigar, you're taking up a seat for someone, or you're a
Well,
dry beggar, which we've also
if
seen that.
you've bought an Andalusian Bull or something of similar size, I can understand you sitting down for an hour or two because those cigars take an hour or two.
I'm telling you, people who don't, though, and then they bum a cigar off somebody else, and that you have seen as well. It
Mm,
does happen. I'm not saying it's enough to justify kinda yucking everyone's yum out there, but it does happen.
mhm.
So it depends on what that tobacconist and what the owner of the place sees and what
Sure,
they've gotta
sure,
deal with.
sure.
'Cause you're gonna have a cutting fee in Monte Cristo, in Vegas, you know, that's a big turnover. They need those seats. They gotta. I
Mhm.
mean, you're not you could buy enough cigars maybe to make it worth their while, but that's not really what they're even looking for, because they also have their bar. And I'm sure that accounts for quite a good portion of
Yep.
their rent. And if it is a place like, King Cigar Lounge in LA, where it's very high end, and they have a beautiful lounge as
Mhm.
well,
Yeah, they do.
their rent's ridiculous. You sitting there for an hour constitutes like $100 of their rent. Well, not that much, but you know what I'm saying.
They spend 20 grand a month.
So, bruh, I don't know the numbers on that.
It's $20,000. When he told me 20,000, I was like, "Wow, that's really cheap for LA for a whole year."
Like, no,
He's
no,
like,
a
"No,
month.
no, that's a month."
So 20,000 divided by 30 days divided by 24 hours, which is not even how many hours they're open. So that's about $30 an hour
Mhm.
to wait, that can't be right. Is that right? Divided by, yeah, okay. So yeah, that's about right. $30 every hour, even including hours they're not open, of you sitting there. So just remember that these guys gotta make their
Absolutely.
portions back too. And that's just rent. That's not insurance, that's not taxes, that's not permits, that's not
Wages?
lights, wages. Yeah. The most expensive part of almost any business is still people. That's
I can't see that comment.
oh, sorry. Boo, boo, boo. A cigar or two, your bar tab should be at least 100 or two. I wouldn't, you know what, for a good night, that's kind of about right. Yeah. I would say so. Almost in any area, any neck of the woods. Obviously, when I mentioned Vegas at Monte Cristo, it's gonna be higher than that
Oh yeah,
because it's freaking, the drinks are like $40 each. But you know, take care of your lounge. It's gonna take care of you. You know, especially if you're a local. If you're just kind of going into a place, I totally understand. It's not like you're gonna be there forever. You're not taking up a spot for days on end.
I will
Yeah.
never pay to sit down at Highland Cigars in Arizona for a cigar.
Unfortunately, yeah, I wouldn't either because they had patio furniture, and
Yeah.
one of the chairs was a cooler.
Yeah.
But still,
Cool place though. Cool
friggin'
place.
phenomenal place.
I
They
mean
had a
that.
great
In
selection.
all fairness, he told us up front that most of his sales were online sales. Well, people really don't come in to sit down and smoke. Just a couple of his buddies. So
It was just for
yeah,
them, and they were cool enough to let us hang out.
yeah. That was. And then one guy made fun of us. I was like, bro, you can't make fun of us when you got pink toenails. Calm down.
Oh, you guys from California, huh? Ha ha ha. You have bright pink toenails, buddy.
Yeah, bro.
But what? Vegas 500 or at least or at least 1,000 at the strip club. No, hell no. I would never spend that much at
I
a
would
strip
never
club.
spend that much at a strip club.
So,
Although I will say, when I found out you could smoke cigars at a certain strip club we went to last year in Vegas, I did buy a bucket of beers all for myself.
how did that go for you? Did it get poured on your lap?
No,
Oh, it was a different experience.
different
Sorry.
experience.
Frankie peed himself in a strip club.
And they didn't even offer to give me another drink.
Why would they? I bet you
Because she kicked it.
I bet you there's like 4 or 5 guys who come to her every night wanting a drink kicked on them. They charge for that service.
I did not want to drink it.
Well, you went to the wrong spot of
I guess
the
so.
bar. Boom, sucks to be you. Gotta light that up. Again, we are smoking the Grand Montaña. It is the Titan.
Mm-hmm.
This is the same from the same company name, Grand Montaña. You can find them on Instagram. Check them out if you like. A very nice, I would say medium, very toast flavored cigar. A little like toast and butteriness to it. A little bit of sweet there, and a bit of cedar. Very nice stuff so far.
Oh, okay. Okay, I get it. I get it.
That's
Yeah,
what the group
well,
of
one person. Yeah, okay.
40 people easily. Yeah.
No, that's a group of people with $40 a drink.
Oh yeah, group of people, $40 a drink, no problem. You're gonna spend that anytime. Buddy of mine actually spent $1,000 at a strip club on his own. We went in there we were there forever. I was so tired. I was like falling asleep in my chair.
Mm-hmm.
And by the time he's done, we've spent like I guess it was like 70, $80 plus the cover.
Yeah.
Like, okay, fun night, guys. Let's go back to the hotel, get some sleep, start again later. Like, oh man, I got to dance. And then my other buddy, oh yeah, me too. I gave her like $100. I can't believe it. He's like, oh, I spent like 1,100. I was like,
Oh my god.
anyway, I will leave that alone. Been to the Sphere yet? No. I wanted to go see you two. I don't care what anyone says. I like the band. I like the song Vertigo a lot. And when they did the ridiculous stunt where they put the album on your phone,
Yeah.
I saved some of those songs. I listened to the whole thing. Like, well, they're already here. A couple of them are pretty good. The one about California, great song.
Of course, we did get to see it being built. Every time we went to Vegas, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Now it's all the way done. Hopefully, sometime in March, when we're out there for PCA, we'll get a chance to check it out.
I would love that. There's an article I saw probably the other day, but it's one of those that's on Facebook or something and it disappears real quick. I hate that because I wanted to click on it. And there was a hotel and casino in Vegas that's changed hands 8 times and was almost done being built, and it's finally opened. I'm trying to find the name
Wait.
because it was a great story to it.
That wasn't the Resort World?
No, this was another one that was like done before Resort World was done.
Huh.
And they have not been able to open because people kept the money was not there to be open because after the build you still have to furnish it and all the other stuff
Right.
inside. Hire people.
That's when you go to that thing like a big old marketplace that we can't get into apparently.
What the hell is World Market?
World Market.
World Market. I want in. I want
Me
to check
too.
that out. But that place is just for furniture people, apparently. Crazy story to that. That's why you gotta get a cab once in a while for Vegas as well, because those cab drivers know all the stories.
Mhm. Dude called it. He's like, "Yeah, they're closing this casino to reroute the freeway because the Oakland A's are gonna come." Sure enough,
And Oakland A's are going. That was like 2 years ago.
that was more than 2 years
Yeah.
ago. Yeah.
That might have been like right after the pandemic or right
Mhm.
before. Great stuff. Can't wait for UFC event at the Sphere.
Yeah,
They're gonna
cool.
show the fighters on the outside the entire time, so you don't have to buy a ticket. Hopefully,
No, just the taxes everywhere will go up at the buildings around to cover the cost.
I'm okay with it. Not my taxes. Oh my gosh, what else? I feel like there was something I wanted to talk about with you guys, but I totally forgot. Um, yes, with Christmas coming up, and obviously you're all very generous people. You're buying other people gifts left and right. So you got bottles for your friends. You got extra teddy bears for the children. You got clothes for the missus, whatever it might be. But what do you guys want? If you could pick one box, even if you can't find it, you haven't even seen the box in person, what's a one box that you would want for yourself? You know, I would love to hear that. Myself, it's something because of this guy right here, how generous he is for my birthday. Usually gets me a box of Andalusian Bull when you can actually find them. I would love that. That'd be my Christmas right there. Looking forward to the Hard Rock guitar in Vegas. I what?
We're getting a Hard Rock out here.
Yes, we are.
They just
Tahone.
broke ground last week, so that should be ready in 5 years.
Let's hope. That's a whole other. Even though gambling isn't legal in Texas yet, land has been bought for the new hotel, resort, and casino in Irvine on the land where the old Cowboy Stadium was. The Mavericks' majority owner owns the Sands in Vegas. Huh? I did not realize that.
Mark Cuban?
Majority owner. He is not anymore. He sold it
When?
not too long ago for billions. He put, I think, 300 million into it. Sold it for like 2.1 or something. So that guy does not miss. As much as I think he's still like got that smug look on his face, and it bugs me.
Yeah.
But cannot deny he's very smart. He's very driven. He works very hard. He's a good salesman.
Yeah.
Good on him. I applaud that. Jordan, the spot in Florida is so nice. The Davidoff Lounge is so nice. Speakeasy style. Just got a box of Bulls last week. Hard to get. Very nice.
So you're saying that the Hard Rock has the Davidoff Lounge. So that's true. That's who they have the contract with.
Yes.
And that's who's gonna supply the cigars out here. I know we had inquired about who was going to have a lounge on the property, if anybody, because when we were working with one of the lounges out here, we wanted to get in. But they said they already have a contract with someone to do that. So that answers that question.
Just to get a hold of someone to talk to is such a pain in the ass for those things. If you see a lounge go up in your area, there was a lot of work that went into just getting your foot in the door. Oh my goodness. Hollywood, Florida, yes, Indian owned. I believe all of them are. All the Hard Rocks are.
I've had a few Hard Rock before. Pick them up.
Anyway, yeah, I believe they're all Indian owned. We were talking to a gentleman who's part of the tribe, but not enough where he gets money. He's like, oh, they don't give me anything, but I still have it on my card. It's like still pretty awesome. He's got a card saying that he's part of the tribe.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And boom, Richard, Mark Cuban is still minority owner and runs the team. The resort place will also be the new home of the Mavericks. They will play inside. Yes, changes are coming to Texas. Hey, those sound like some good changes
They're
though.
playing inside what?
The new resort and hotel.
Oh, it'd be hard to play outside actually.
What?
Hard to play outside,
You play basketball outside.
Mm.
It's really hard to play baseball indoors if you have
No,
low
it's not.
ceilings. If you have low ceilings,
We
it
have
is.
plenty of domes that they play baseball.
I'm not talking
games
about.
at.
I just said not domes. I said low ceilings. Didn't I? Didn't I just say that?
Mm.
Someone doesn't listen to me. It's fine. It's fine. The gosh dang it! I was about to make a point and you totally. You suck. I just had. You're the worst. James, how you doing, brother? We were just talking about you and the El Burro. Can you settle something for us? The El Burro in Connecticut. How heavy is that? Do you think someone just starting out would be able to enjoy
I
that?
think it's about 0.4 ounces.
I'm gonna have a stroke because of this guy. A brain aneurysm is coming. That's my Christmas present. Just because
You can't tell an aneurysm is coming though. It's a silent killer.
you can call it. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna start just telling my jokes in a second, and you're not gonna enjoy it. Because today I read an article about the oldest woman in town or in the world. Name's Anne.
Is the name Antique?
Antique.
I love that joke.
Yeah, I know you do.
But yeah, James, for a new smoker, would you recommend that one?
Could they enjoy it? Could they enjoy it without it being too heavy for them? I
Right.
said that would be a great choice, but apparently I'm wrong. That's what I've been told over here. The heck else was I going to talk about before you started with your picking up Hard Rocks or something? Oh my goodness, you've really thrown me off. I don't even know. We were talking about cigar boxes for Christmas. What you'd pick?
Mm-hmm.
We got Jordan saying he got a box of Bulls. Now there is 2 different bulls there too. There is the Opus the bull. I'm talking about the Andalusian bull from LFD, which is a great 10 count. You No, I think I wouldn't want to see it in a 20 count. The 10 count's so nice. We have a clock for it, but what do you call it? Beautiful, aesthetically pleasing. All right, that's one of those 10 count boxes I appreciate. That, and I think Olivas with the 10 count is where it's at.
Mhm.
I don't. Well, they have the 20 counts too, but that's for the V, not for the Milanio.
Nah, right.
I'd say medium plus beginners should do Cowboy Connecticut. That's a good point too.
Told you.
The little you didn't say that. You said
I did.
you did not mention any.
Word for word.
I'm gonna keep my cool. I'm gonna keep my cool. It's fine. That Connecticut would be great. The Cowboy got that little bit of Candela there too. It's a great cigar. Jeremy, how you doing, brother? Good to see you.
James, I try to explain that to him. He doesn't listen.
You did not mention. Oh man,
I think it's Bando.
I had a little bit of trouble too. I cut it off a little bit before you did, I believe. And that is the Titan from Grand Montaña. I think that's gonna cut it for us for today, though.
Yeah.
I think that's about the point, guys. We will be back Saturday. I don't think we'll be doing a Christmas episode. I don't know for sure. We'll keep you posted on that. But Saturday we'll be here talking whatever you guys want to talk about cigar wise. Do me a favor, check out the sponsors. Talk to James, send him messages and bug him. He will respond at any time of the day. Does not matter. Call him on his personal cell. I'll just hand out the number to everybody. And appreciate it, Jordan. We'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great night. Have a Merry Christmas, guys, just in case. All right. You guys have a good one. Want to say bye real quick or?
Yeah, just really quick though, guys. My final thoughts on the Grand Montana Titan. That was an absolutely fantastic cigar. If you guys are in the market to try something new, see if you guys can pick one of these up. And thank you to
Absolutely.
all of our sponsors.
Absolutely. Check them out on Instagram.